Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. My name is Diego Dario.
We give you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Aitan Sai, and tonight's game plan. Petro Gazz Angels Grethcel, Soltones captain Chie, Saet, and coach Arnold Laniog join us to share their successful bronze finish in the PVL 2021 Open Conference. Plus, we'll also play our signature game, Super Spike or Monster Block.
And we'll also talk about the new head coach of the UP Fighting Maroons, GOLDWIN Monteverde, as he ushers in a new era for UP basketball. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game. The Premier Volleyball League may have wrapped up its 2021 Open Conference, but we're still on a PVL high. The Petro Gazz Angels, led by their captain Chie Saet, scoring machine Grethcel Soltones, and its star-studded lineup ended their campaign with a bronze finish, winning the battle for third in 2 straight games. Tonight, we'll catch up with the bronze medalists Chie Saet, Grethcel Soltones, and head coach Arnold Laniog of the Petro Gazz Angels. Ate Chie, Gretch, and Coach Arnold, welcome to the game.
Hello po, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Alright, Coach, we'll start with you. Bago nag-start ang season, 3 lang ang holdovers ng Petro Gazz at malaki ang naging tanong kung magje-gel ba yung team ninyo. Pero ano yung mga nagawa ninyo para mapatibay ang samahan, yung chemistry ninyo, and nakakuha pa kayo ng third place finish dito sa PVL?
Yes, well, in a short period of time ng preparation namin, kumbaga, given na may mga individual talent yung mga newcomers namin sa team. So yun, kumbaga, hinabulan talaga namin kung hanggang saan kaya namin mapiga para mapatatag namin yung chemistry na short period. Kumbaga, nandun kami sa tournament, nag-start yung tournament, talagang nakapaparin namin yung isa't isa. But yun, ending nga, nakakuha ng bronze, so we're satisfied naman sa result. So kumbaga, sabi ko nga, that tournament is only beginning for our team. Kaya kumbaga, looking forward pa for mga future tournament sa grupo na to.
And yon, Ate Chie, anong masasabi ninyong tatlo sa naging final ranking ninyo sa first and only pro league sa bansa? Like what you said, I talked to Coach Arnold, Ate Gretch, Ate Chie, na kumbaga, it was heartbreaking for you not to earn your ticket to the finals. Pero sinabi nyo nga, kinabukasan nung umaga, masarap pa din umuwi ng may bronze. Anong pakiramdam na nakuha nyo to?
Syempre po, kahit pa paano, kumbaga satisfied naman po kasi kumbaga out of ilang teams din po na nag-perform dyan sa PVL. Kumbaga, swerte po kami, nakasungkit pa kami ng bronze medal talaga. So, kumbaga lahat naman po nag-sacrifice, kumbaga lahat ng stress, lahat ng team, lahat, kumbaga yung araw-araw na pagod, kumbaga sobrang sulit din para sa amin.
Yes. Gretch, gaano ka-proud sa nangyari sa PVL?
Siyempre, yun nga, sabi niya, sa lahat ng teams, like nakapasok kami nakuha namin yung bronze. And to think na we had 5 weeks na nag-ensayo kami and dami namin pinagdaanan. Yun nga, iniisip ko din na, oo nga no, swerte pa rin kami kasi first pro league, meron pa rin kaming naabotan sa team.
Yes, and syempre, ang dami niyong sacrifice, both the players and the coaches, time away from your families. Pero for coach, sa ganitong level ng performance ng Petro Gazz, ano pa yung mga kailangan niyo sigurong i-adjust or baguhin para sa next na conference?
Yes, so sabi ko nga, building a strong team is, hindi siya instant. So it takes time talaga para din matibay. So unang-una yung relationship namin. So doon pa namin nakilala yung isa't isa na mas malalim na pagdating sa future, mas maintindihan namin yung bawat isa. At the same time, yung kung paano namin binibuild yung connection namin sa bawat isa, talagang itong tournament na to, ang laking bagay talaga. Kumbaga ito naging time para mas mabuo kami coming into dun sa next conference talaga. Kumbaga kasi nga, short period yung preparation namin, tapos bago pa itong magkakasama, even though we have individual skills, pero sabi ko nga, team talaga yung importante doon, yung chemistry ng team. So, yun nga. Kumbaga, good thing talaga nakaabot pa rin kami ng Final Four and nakuha namin yung bronze.
Yes, and na-mention nyo nga short yung preparation. and all that. Pero for you, Coach, and then later the players, what's next for the Petro Gazz Angels in the next conference? Ano yung ma-expect ng mga fans?
Kumbaga, yun nga, nakita namin din yung pagkukulang namin doon sa group. So, yun nga, bago natapos yung last game namin or after the game, talaga nag-evaluate kami as a group. So, na-identify naman namin yung mga kailangan pa namin i-workout. Then, individually talaga, okay yung tao namin. Pero yung connection talaga, ipapalalimin pa namin. Kumbaga, naging maganda yung connection in the middle, papunta doon sa end, pero hindi ganun katatag. So, yun nga, going to the next conference, yun yung papatibayin pa namin. Relationship namin inside and outside the court.
And yes, Coach, from what I remember, Ate Kat talked to me and sinabi niya nga na before the day of the last game, in-evaluate niyo nga yung performance niyo and you said, parang she said na madami nga talaga kayong lapses and even though madami ng sinakripisyo, there is so much more room for improvement. Dahil nga bago yung team nyo, talagang there's so much high potential for the next coming conferences. So for me, I'm actually really excited to see what's ahead.
Yes, and that's for sure for the coaches and the players. Tatlo sa PVL Premier Team or for the fans watching, mythical team, parang ganun ng PVL, ang nanggaling sa Petro Gazz. So masasabing loaded talaga yung naging lineup ninyo. Ano yung naging secret nyo dito? For Ate Gretch, and you can answer this first.
Sa akin, yun nga, unang-una, since first time kong umalis sa poder ni Coach Roger, so sabi ko, kailangan ko mag-grow as a person and as a player. Yung naging secret lang is yung unang approach ko kay Ate Chie, kasi syempre, yun nga, iba't ibang ugali, iba't ibang gusto. So, from there, yung relationship namin, kahit sa 5 weeks na yon, marami kaming pinagdaanan. Kumbaga, mabilis mag-adjust ang bawat isa sa amin. And yung bonding pa namin, lalo na nung nag-bubble training kami, mas naging close kami lalo kasi araw-araw kami magkakasama,
Yes.
araw-araw kami nagkita, di ba? So, ayun, bonding lang talaga. And sana mas mapatibay na pa namin.
Yes.
And yung teammates nyo naman, si Myla Pablo, one of two best outside spikers in the PVL. Riri Meneses, also one of the 2 best middle blockers, and Kat Arado, the best libero. Ano yung naging secret nyo dito? Did you really guys depend on them for this conference para mabuhat kayo in this 3rd conference? For Ate Gretch, ano yung naging ginawa nyo para makamit nila yung mga awards na yun?
Yun nga. The term depend on to someone is like, for me, hindi talaga ganun eh. Kasi it's a team thing eh. Sabi nga ni Ate Chie, ni Coach Arnold, and ibang coaches na hindi naman gagana ang isang team kung didepende lang kayo sa isang tao. So, yun nga, parati namin iniisip every game, lalo na yung mga down moments namin na kailangan pagtutulong-tulungan namin ang bawat point, and especially yung communication namin as a team. Kasi kung baga hindi naman gagana yung talo kung walang magandang receive, hindi din gagana yung isang depensa na team kung walang block. Kung baga, kung ano yung pagkukulang ng isa, dapat punan ng isa para mas maging kumpleto kami as a team. So, ayun.
Yun. And Chie, maliban sa pagbalik muli sa finals, may kailangan pa bang i-improve ang team? We talked about internal gelling, we talked about external communication being translated inside the court. At the same time, you also talked about being mentally prepared kasi being in a bubble setup, we don't know what's in it for us in the future kung bubble ulit or something like that. We have to be mentally strong, not just physically. So, meron pa ba kayong mga talagang kukunin in terms of improvement for the next conferences?
Actually, marami pa talaga kasi hindi po talaga sapat yung, kumbaga, yung 5 weeks of preparation para itong sa nakaraan na tournament, yung PBL, yung first conference. So, kumbaga, we hope and na mas maging mahaba pa yung preparation namin sa upcoming season. Kumbaga, parang sinasabi din talaga ni Coach Arnold na mas patitibayin pa yung mga ano namin, yung mga pagkukulang namin, yung samahan namin, mas palalalimin pa. Para, kumbaga, pag sumaba kami, ready kami sa lahat ng bagay na pwedeng mangyari.
Alright, thank you. For Coach naman, last question, Coach. I know you guys want to, go back to that finals. Meron ba kayong mga madadagdag sa team for next conference? Meron ba kaming may expect na new players, new faces for Petro Gazz?
So far, wala pa namang planong management. But ayun nga, ang abangan na lang tagapas kung paano kami nag-perform ngayon this season. Talagang itong preparation namin going to next conference, talagang dodoble effort kami para mas mayangat namin yung kung ano na achieve namin itong first conference.
Alright, thank you, Coach, and thank you, ladies. Congrats again on your third medal finish, bronze medal finish in the PVL.
Thank you, Coach Arnold. We'll still be with Grethcel and Chie because after the break, we will play our signature game, Super Spike or Monster Block with the Petro Gazz Angels. Stay tuned, you're watching the game.
Welcome back to the game alongside Ayit and Sai. My name is Diego Dario. The 2021 PVL Open Conference might be over, but we're not done playing yet because it is time for another rundown of Super Spike or Monster Block, the favorite game of the people here in the studio. We are back again with the Petro Gazz Angels. So the game is very simple. Ai and I will give statements about Petro Gazz and yung mga nakalaban nila this conference. Now, if they agree, they'll answer with Super Spike. If they disagree, they'll answer with Monster Block. And they have to defend their answers as well accordingly. So Angels, let's play. Alright, first, warm-up question. Kinakabahan na ba yung mga players natin? Super Spike or Monster Block? Ate Gretch.
Ay, Super Spike.
Ready na. Okay, sige, simulan natin. Chie, your teammate Myla Pablo was named as one of the best outside spikers in the Open Conference. We all know how great Myla is in Philippine volleyball in general, but Super Spike or Monster Block, I was there, napanood ko to, was Typhoon Pablo already in full effect in the Open Conference?
Super Spike.
Okay. Bakit mo yun nasabi, Chie?
Kasi, kumbaga parang everybody knows Myla naman eh. Parang seeing her in her college days up to naglalaro siya sa semi-pro until last month sa pro. Kumbaga parang napakalaki ng improvement niya. And we know na kumbaga hindi naman siya tatawaging bagyong Myla, ay bagyong
Yes.
Pablo, rather. Kung hindi siya ganun ka, kumbaga kalakas and powerful na manlalaro. So I guess it's Super Spike talaga.
How about kay Ate Gretch naman? Same thoughts, same sentiments?
Monster Block po.
Ooh.
Kasi mismo si Ate Mai nag-open up kasi sa akin. Kasi siya nag-open siya minsan sa akin na hindi pa ganun talaga yung laro niya. Pero Kung ano naman, sa semi, yun talaga monster fight na yun. Kasi sabi niya sa akin, babawi talaga daw siya.
Syempre, konti lang din yung preparation time nyo and medyo kinailangan
Yes.
bumelo ni Myla
Tama.
Pablo. But next question, alongside your teammate Ria Meneses, JAJA Santiago was named as one of the top middle blockers of the Open Conference. Okay, Super Spike or Monster Block? JAJA Santiago was the toughest blocker to attack against for your team. Ate Gretch.
Jaja Santiago.
Yes.
Super spike po kasi for me kasi nakita ko din yung laro niya sa PVL and then yun nga, sa Japan and then
How about for
Galing.
Ate Chie? For Chie, same thoughts, same sentiments?
Super Spike also. Kumaga, sobrang nag-improve si Jaja coming from her tournament sa Japan. Kumaga, napakalaking bagay para sa kanya para mai-apply niya to dito sa last season ng PVL. And naging malaking tulong ito para sa team nila, which is yun nga, nakamit nila yung pag-champion.
Ayun. And Ate Chie, Kat Arado was named Best Libero of the Open Conference. Talagang hindi nagbabago yung stats. Best digger siya, best receiver, #1 ranking from the
Wow.
start to the end of the season. Kasi syempre, inaaral ko to. So, do you think Super Spike or Monster Block talagang nahirapan siya? It was frustrating for her to go against Denden Lazaro Revilla of the Chocomucho Flying Titans.
Ano ba? I think Super Spike. Kasi I will explain, sorry. Kasi somehow, etong batang to, parang lagi naman siyang all out. Parang sabing 7 or 6 sa loob ng court. Siya talaga yung pinaka-all out. Kumbaga, when it terms na yung sa pag-iingay, sa pagpasa, sa pagdepensa, siya talaga. Kumbaga, regarding naman kay Miss Denden, actually, halos pareho sila ng galawan.
Ang ganda ng matchup, no?
Kung sa sipag at sipag rin lang naman, talagang wala akong masabi sa kanila pareho. Kumbaga, pareho silang all out every game. So, yun po.
And follow-up question lang kay Ate Gretch, I heard back in the court, sinabi ni Ate Kat kay Gretch na, alam mo, ikaw na bahala umatake dyan, huwag mong kakalimutan, I'm here at the back, susuportahan kita anytime, any place. So, ano nafe-feel mo doon na Kat Arado was there for you that entire time na inaatake mo yung kabilang side ng court?
Sobrang masarap talaga sa pakiramdam. Pag alam mo yung teammate mo nakasuporta sa'yo, lalo na hindi naman all the time na maganda yung laro mo. Example, kalaban namin. Aminado talaga ako doon na talagang walang-wala ako doon. So, andun siya sa akin na parating akong, in terms of sa receive and depensa, nire-remind niya ako, hindi siya nagsasawa. Okay nga, sabi niya, Gigi, all out talaga siya. Kahit sa training, kahit pilay-pilay na yan, talagang go pa rin yung batang yan. Kaya wala akong masabi.
Alright, for Ate Chie, you played spectacular for Petro Gazz in the Open Conference, but another setter who definitely impressed the volleyball community was Gia Morado of Creamline. So, Super Spike or Monster Block, Gia Morado was the hardest setter to read.
Super Spike?
Bakit? Bakit, Ate Gretch?
Kasi, okay. Gretch!
So, ikaw muna, Ate.
Ay, ako po.
I-explain your
Sorry.
answer na lang.
Super Spike kay Gia kasi sometimes aminado naman kami na parang kumbaga like yung mga blockers namin in front, talagang nahirapan din talaga silang basahin kung saan dadali ni Gia yung sets niya. Siyempre, napakalaking bagay yun para sa team nila kasi yung mailigaw na yung blocker ng kalaban. Kumbaga, napakadali na para sa spiker niya kung saan yung padadaanin yung bola. Kumbaga, talaga itong batang to eh. Sobrang nagagalingan din talaga ako sa kanya.
Oh, and sobrang galing nga, and you have the respect. A lot of the players have her respect as well. So thank you guys for playing. Thank you ladies for playing. Thank you Grethcel, and thank you Ate Chie of the Petro Gazz Angels for playing with us.
Thank you. Thank you po.
Now, when we return, we'll talk about back-to-back UAAP Juniors basketball champion Coach GOLDWIN Monteverde, who is set to take over the UP men's basketball program. Stay tuned, you're watching The Game.
Welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the game. I'm Ayitin Sai. Let's shift now to the UAAP. It's a new era for UP men's basketball as the program announced multi-titled Coach GOLDWIN Monteverde as the new head coach of the Fighting Maroons. It's a good thing we have a resident UP expert here, but patay lalayo with us today to help us look ahead to the new chapter in UP men's basketball. Former Fighting Maroon Diego Dario will answer our questions tonight. Ayan.
So I'll go for analyst mode na ako ngayon.
Oh,
Analyst
syempre.
mode muna.
Ayan. Diego, what was your initial reaction when you heard the announcement?
Well, of course, the big news, Coach GOLDWIN will be handling the head coaching spot of UP. Of course, as a former athlete, former UP Fighting Maroon, I was very excited. Coach GOLDWIN is a winner. He knows how to win. He won in high school with Chiang Kai-shek. He won 2 championships with NU. And he's a winner. So I'm going to be excited what he's going to be able to bring for UP in the next conference. And also, I've played against him some games in high school, and he was always tough. His teams were always tough. They would play good defense, excellent defense, and they were very disciplined in their execution, especially on offense. And that's in a high school level.
Yeah.
So very exciting kung ano yung makikita natin now in the college
pa.
level.
Ang sarap siguro sa pakiramdam na to work with a coach with a champion mindset, like what you said with the experience. Iba yung feeling na you're gonna have to step up your game, no, Diego? Coach GOLDWIN has been coaching for over 30 years, won multiple titles in the high school level, like what you said. He was recommended by Coach Bo, so fans were excited to see a young player test himself against tougher competition when they level up. So this time, Coach GOLDWIN is facing the likes of Tab Baldwin, Olsen Racela, Derek Pumaran, among others. How big of leap is the coaching level from juniors to seniors?
Well, I'm not a coach, but I've played in the juniors division in the UAAP and also in the college division. And I would say the number one difference is the talent level. Of course, in high school UAAP, those are the best high school players. Now, when it's a college, na-filter out na yung best talent. Now, the best of high school, now they're in the college division. So you're handling more talent, more athletic players. There's a reason why they're there. And also, number 2, you will be coaching players who want to be pros. In high school, they want to be, they want to have a college to play in. Now, when you're in college, you want to be pros. So you need to have that balance of your Coach GOLDWIN na, do I develop them for them to be pros, or that balance of getting them to gel and getting them to have that same goal pa rin, to win for the team and showing their spectacular individual
kumbaga
performances.
pag
as well.
high school ka kasi, it's more of playing with the team, playing for the sport. But when it comes to college, you start growing up, you start thinking about your future career after college. Kaya sa tingin mo talagang it's a good thing that Coach Golden will be there to support them, not just during their college years, but even after.
Yes, that's true. And to add to that as well, Ai, na, Coach Bo siya yung nag-recommend kay Coach Goldwin to be here. And that's says a lot about Coach Goldwin, na Coach Bo, the former coach, has the trust in him,
that
diba,
respect.
to be the head coach of the UP Fighting Maroons. And Coach Bo said in one of the interviews that, you also are part of the management team, especially when you're coaching UP. You have to be involved with the planning process, involved with the alumni, with the management. So I think Coach Bo had the trust, and si Coach Goldwin din had the trust in Coach Bo to accept that offer.
Malaking factor talaga yung trust no pagdating sa coaches kasi you're handling a family, you're handling, actually, we can say na kids
Yes.
turning into pros. So malaki talaga yung trust factor when it comes to that. Yun.
Yes, that's for sure. And also, Coach Goldwin, they have players now. Sila Carl Tamayo, Coach Goldwin coached them in high school also. They have Abadiano, and they have all the other outstanding recruits from the NU program who will be playing in UP. And that's a big factor if you're Coach Goldwin. If you're Coach Goldwin, the trust in your players is there. The trust of the players on you are there. So I think makakatulong yun sa transition ni Coach Goldwin from coaching high school to college, and especially in UP, our rising program.
Yeah, so that's special kasi kahit mismo si Coach Golden, he's rising from coaching high school now to a senior program. Despite the pandemic, the UP are still riding the momentum of Coach Bo's run. As someone who's always been outspoken in the support of the program, what would be your message to the community after this big news?
Well, of course, everyone's going to be excited with that new coach. Everyone's going to be excited in the new season. Just expect them to be, do winning things with Coach Goldwin and with his old players as well.
Ayan. Thank you, Diego. Thank you for joining us, our resident UP expert. I'm Ai Tensai.
Catch us weeknights here on One News, One Sports, and One Sports Plus. My name is Diego Dario, and this has been The Game.
ang view sa music video na ito. At ang bida riyan, si Saet Panelo. Iba rin! Presidential Legal Counsel na, singer pa!
You are my everything, lovingly yours.
Ang title niyan, You're the Love of My Life. Kaya syempre, ang kanyang katandem, si Wifey Doctor.
You're my
Aray! Tagal pa ng ganap next year, may pa-MV na? Mukhang may mas malaking pakulo for next year, ha? Para sa ano? Sa Valentine's siguro?
Humarurot na headlines hatid sa inyo ng nag-iisang Pops J. Tarok.
Isa raw sa dahilan ng pagtaas na naman ng COVID-19 cases ang hawaan ng mga magkakasama sa iisang bubong. Kailangan na nga bang magsuot na rin ng face mask kahit sa loob ng bahay? Nakaengkwentro ng militar ang New People's Army sa Eastern Samar. Higit 100 rebelde patay sa airstrike. Isang buntis ang unang kumpirmadong kaso ng Lambda variant sa Pilipinas. Ano nga ba yung Lambda na yan? At online seller sensation na si Madam Inuts, nag-back out na sa isang artist management. Ilang araw lang yan matapos niyang pumirma rito ng kontrata. Bakit kaya? Hawaan sa bahay, yan ang itinuturong isa sa pangunahing dahilan ng pagtaas ng kaso ng COVID-19. Kaya kahit nasa loob ng bahay, inirerekomenda na rin ang pagsusuot ng face mask. Pabor ba kayo dyan? Para bigyan ng mukha ang balita, Mobile Journal Julie Baiza.
Tumataas ang kaso ng home transmission o hawahan ng COVID-19 sa pagitan ng miyembro ng pamilya sa ilang lugar sa bansa. Sa Cagayan de Oro City, aminado si Mayor Oscar Moreno na hindi na lang sa workplace o sa komunidad nakukuha ang COVID-19.
Hindi rin naman lockdown ang solusyon, no?
Yeah.
Dahil limited ang ano niya, no? Yung ngayon bahay-bahay ang infection eh.
Kaya inirekomenda niya ang pagsusuot ng face mask maging sa loob ng tahanan para makaiwas sa domestic infection. Hindi lang sa Cagayan de Oro City, subalit maging sa Muntinlupa City nangyayari yan.
Ang bahay dito ay dikit-dikit and magkakaibang bahay naman po yung nag-positive, kaya lang ang transmission ay per family.
Nakasailalim na nga sa hard lockdown ang 5 lugar sa syudad. Sa Quezon City, una lang sinabi na home transmission din ang sanhi ng pagtaas ng COVID-19 cases. Ang DOH muli naman pinayuhan ng publiko sa pagsusuot ng face mask at face shield sa loob ng tahanan. Partikular kung may isang positibo sa COVID-19 na naka-home quarantine at kung may mga miyembro ng pamilya na kabilang sa vulnerable sector gaya ng mga buntis, bata, may comorbidities at senior citizens. Kinakailangan ng pagdodoble ingat sa loob at labas ng tahanan lalo't mas nakahahawa ang Delta variant. Sa datos nga ng DOH, tumaas ang COVID-19 infection sa lahat ng age group sa bansa, kabilang ang mga bata. Mga kapatid, awat po muna sa beso-beso at mag-physical distancing sa loob ng bahay kung kaya. Kaunting sakripisyo ulit, lalo na po ngayon na ang COVID-19 palapit ng palapit sa ating mga pintuan. Julie Baiza po, hatid ang muka ng balita.
Nilinaw ng Metro Manila Development Authority na walang katotohanan ng balitang lumabas na extended ang enhanced community quarantine sa Metro Manila. Sa programang Ted Filon at DJ JAJA sa Radyo 5, sinabi ni MMDA Chairman Benhur Abalos na wala pang nangyaring meeting sa mga alkalde ng Metro Manila Council. Bukas pa lang daw ng gabi ang pulong ng Metro Manila Mayors para gumawa ng rekomendasyon sa Interagency Task Force. Hindi rin daw nanggaling kay Parañaque Mayor Edwin Olivares ang maling balita na extended ang ECQ. Mga sakim, yan ang tawag ng Department of Science and Technology sa mga nagpapa-booster shot na agad ng COVID-19 vaccine. Ayon sa DOST Vaccine Expert Panel, hindi sila nababahala kung may lumulusot na magpapa-booster shot. Mas nababahala raw ang DOST sa magiging epekto nito sa pantay-pantay na pamamahagi ng bakuna lalo't kulang pa ang supply. May ilang individual nang nakasuhan sa QC dahil sa pagpapaturok ng ikatlong dose ng bakuna.
Pag nakadalawa na kayo, bigay na natin yung another extra or isa daw sa iba na wala pa kahit isa. Greediness na daw yan.
Nagsisimula pa lang ang pagtaas ng kaso ng Delta variant. Heto at may isa pang COVID-19 variant na naitala sa Pilipinas. Yan ang Lambda na unang naitala sa Peru. Ano nga bang kaibahan nito sa ibang variant? Magbabalita si Gregorio.
Naitala sa Region 6 ang unang kaso ng Lambda variant ng COVID-19 sa Pilipinas.